What's up, guys? Back at it with another little vlog. Now, I finally got some cigarettes back. Didn't have cigarettes for a while. I only had Avondale cigarettes. As you know, I recommend the Reserve cigarettes as opposed to the Avondale ones. Got white tips this time. I was smoking brown tips before. Well, I was smoking white tips, but like way before. Now I was smoking white tips. But anyways, you might not care about that. What do we need here? You get a chain on, of course. Now today, I'm gonna kind of show you like my morning routine, even though I've kind of already explained it. I'm just gonna go through it, but I'm just gonna vlog the rest of the day too anyways, you know what I'm saying? But hold up. Now this is gonna be my morning routine, like if you're smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee, which I recommend, right? I'm gonna show you how to do it like in the best way to start your morning. Like that's gonna be the idea, and what else? I'm also gonna give you a few good things that you could do after the coffee and the cigarettes. Like one of them that I used to do, and one of them that I'm gonna like just started doing that's actually really good, which I've done a video on before, but we're just gonna incorporate it. I'm gonna show you how we do that, so let's do that. Alright, so as you know, I recommend one cigarette in between like each coffee. I about like 3 coffees in the morning, right? So your stomach doesn't get too upset. But I'm gonna recommend something that will help with the stomach issue. And I'm just gonna show you what I do before that, you know what I'm saying? So, I start off the morning with a cigarette, and then I go to a coffee. So let's just smoke a cigarette real quick, and then we'll go get a coffee. I actually recommend 2 cigarettes right when you wake up in the morning instead of 1, and then just 1 in between the coffees. So we're gonna smoke another cigarette and then we'll go get a coffee. I just finished the cigarettes, about to go get a coffee. Now, in this video, we're gonna be going for like the Molly effect, right? That's what we're gonna be trying to reach. Not like the high of the Molly, but more of that feeling where you just want to like stretch and like you just feel good type shit, like that type of shit. So I'm gonna show you how to get there. Now this may seem like a lengthy process, it's really not, but it's also gonna keep you entertained all morning so you're not bored. Like you always have something to do and you're just like consuming coffee and cigarettes and the other stuff I'm about to show you, so you're staying entertained while doing something that's like getting you high, while doing something healthy, while doing something that's gonna make you feel good for the rest of the day. So this is a good way to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Alright, but let me just go get a coffee. I just smoked outside. I just smoked outside on the back. Yeah, it was closed. Alright, we got a coffee. Now, if you take bong rips of tobacco, you can also take a bong rip in the morning, right? But this is mostly gonna be for like cigarette smokers and coffee drinkers. So, but if you don't smoke cigarettes, I recommend this. Like, I recommend this morning routine anyway. It's very healthy. But you don't have to chug a coffee like I do, but just a coffee in general, you know what I mean? Yeah, get around. Yeah, get down. Yeah, big body. Where's that sound? Just gotta wait till the ice melts. One down, smoke another cigarette. Now with the 2 cigarettes we're gonna do before the coffees give you like a nice cushion. So like, it's gonna be like less anxiety. And if not that there is a lot of anxiety, but you could get anxiety with coffee, you know what I mean? It's gonna be less anxiety, and it's gonna be like a nice cushion. So that's also why we do 1 cigarette in between each coffee. So let's do the second cigarette. We did 2 cigarettes before the first coffee. Excuse me. And we're about to do 1 more. Oh, by the way, you're gonna want to wait until the coffee fully kicks in before you smoke the cigarette, like after the coffee. Forgot to mention that. I forgot to do that, whatever. At least I told you what to do, you know what I'm saying? I usually do. No, you don't have to do this, like, you don't have to wait until the coffee kicks in. Like, you can drink the coffee, smoke the cigarette, then drink another coffee, smoke a cigarette. Like, let's say you're like in a rush in the morning, it'll still work great, you know what I'm saying? This is just how I started doing it, and I found like, it was like parachuting Molly. Like, you know parachuting Molly, like you take a bit, wait for it to kick in, take a bit more, and then, I don't know if you saw my story time on that where I trip ball, let's go check that out. But yeah, it's like parachuting Molly, but it's not like quite like the Molly effect. Obviously, it's cigarettes and coffee, but coffee can be similar to Molly in high doses, like a certain aspect of it, not the actual high. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get another coffee. And I don't mean like 20 minutes. I mean like 5-10 minutes, to be honest. Like with coffee, just so you know, it's not really. You don't have to wait like the full duration of when it kicks in, like just so you start to feel it, like, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. More like when it starts to kick in. That's when you should smoke the cigarette. That's kind of what I meant. That's a better way to think of it. Just think of it like this: the coffee starts to kick in, so you're coming up on the coffee, and you're smoking a cigarette. By the time you're done the cigarette, the coffee would have fully kicked in. Now you're coming up on the cigarette, so they take like a while to fully kick in too, even though it's also immediate. It's immediate, but also empties your stream over like 10 minutes as well. So like then you drink another coffee, wait for that to kick in, same shit, and then you're just like climbing a ladder at a steady pace. So that's how you're gonna get that like peak effect, kind of that comfy peak effect. But yeah, we're on coffee number 2. I'm just gonna skip until we're done the third coffee. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna smoke 1 coffee after each cigarette. Then after the third coffee, smoke like 2 or 3 cigarettes if you want, you know what I mean? But you don't have to. But the point is, after you've done the coffee, you can start smoking like more cigarettes, you know what I mean? But this is what we're gonna do like while we're smoking the coffee. So I'm just gonna cut to when we're done the third coffee. I'm gonna smoke like 2 more cigarettes, and then I'm gonna show you what we do from there to get an even more comfortable feeling. This is gonna be the interesting part. So I'll cut to that. Well, actually, I'll just show you me chugging the coffee first. Now, you don't have to chug coffee, like I said, as I do. Sometimes I recommend not just drinking it like fairly fast. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm impatient. Like, also, might be easier on your stomach if you don't. But with my next strategies, it won't even matter. I'm about to show you how to clear that out completely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now you're done your coffee, you're done your cigarettes, and like you have a nice like coffee kick, right? And you're not feeling as uncomfortable as you would without the cigarettes. That's the point of the cigarettes too. But you still want to be like a bit more comfortable, and you want your stomach to like maybe feel a bit better. Boom. Now this is the calm drink. Now I made a whole video on the calm drink, so if you want to see fully what it does, it's like a pain reliever, but it also like can help your stomach, and like it does a lot of good things. Like it makes you really comfortable. So we're gonna drink like a decent sized cup of this to after the coffees, and this is gonna make us more comfortable. This is gonna relieve any like uneasy feeling in our stomach, but maybe not completely. But the next step I show you is gonna just completely wipe it out. So like this is really good to do before that. If you do this and then the next step I'm gonna show you, you're gonna be feeling good, like really good. The next step is also a pain reliever, remember that. Yeah, we got our calm drink right here. No, you can chug this, it's easy to chug, right? Yeah, put me down. And that's that. This will be a really good addition, and we'll get you ready for the next step. Now, what is the next step? If you see my video chugging enough water to kill me, you'll know that after your stomach settles from the water, it makes you really comfortable. And like it'll also make your stomach really comfortable after you pee all the water out. So we're gonna drink like 4 big cups of water now, and that will also be a pain reliever, as well as this drink we just drank. So that, with this, we're gonna be feeling really good, and that'll like clear all the coffee out of our stomach, like all like the nasty shit. It's not really nasty, but it'll make us feel good. Alright, so as for the cup of water, this is about the size of my cup of water, right? Now if you're wondering what that is, it's exactly the equivalent to one of these bottles. I literally just filled this up, not completely and poured it into here. It's one of these bottles. So we're gonna drink 4 of these. And now you don't have to chug these all at once, because that'll be kind of hard, but like still like try and like do it fairly fast, but also take your time, you know what I'm saying? And at first it's gonna be like, oh, it's a lot of water in my stomach, but it still won't feel that bad. And after it settles, and after you piss, which will be pretty quick, you'll get like a water high, and then you'll settle and start to feel like you're really good. So we're just gonna chug a bottle for an example, and I'll actually do the rest, and I'll cut back to you when I do that. I'll let you know how I feel. No, hold up. You don't have to do 4. Like, if you want, just try chugging like 1 or 2 and see how you feel. But if you really want to get feeling good for the rest of the day, try 4, but like take your time, but also do it fairly fast. But I'm just gonna do like 2, because like I'm just doing examples, but I'm just letting you know like what I did yesterday and how it worked. And now you might be like, what do you do after you've done the routine? Just do your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I made a video on how to mix like alcohol with like tobacco and shit. Just mix the pot how you want. Just make a kiss sound. Mix the pot how you want, and after that you'll just be feeling good, you know what I'm saying? So just smoke some cigarettes, smoke some tobacco, maybe drink a bit at night, like after the coffee wears off. Or just do this strategy I recommend with like the hard liquor and the coffee, like whatever you want. I recommend White Claws mostly. You can also do what I recommended with this, which is drinking a ton of this for the rest of the day, as well as some cigarettes, maybe a bit of drinking, you know, just however you want. Now, like, I watch my video on this product. It's like super product or something, like best pain reliever, good pain reliever or something like that. I forget what it was like exactly, but yeah, just watch that video and watch my video on how to mix the pot, and then just do that kind of shit after the morning routine, you know what I'm saying? But this is a very good morning routine, so we're just gonna chug the water though. Chugging water isn't easy. That's why you can take your time with this, but now, maybe when you're first starting this morning routine, start with like 1, and then like 2, and then like 3, and then go up to 4. Because like, I don't know if there's like tolerance with water, but just like work your way up, you know what I'm saying? So like if there is, you'll also get that extra, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, don't go more than 4 or 5 if you don't want to. Like any more than that, and you're just going crazy, which is okay. Like you can do it and you'll still feel really good, but like, I just don't be doing that myself, so I'm not gonna come out here and tell you to do that, you know what I'm saying? But like 2 to 4 will get you like 4 will get you like high. Not high, but like, you know what I mean if you tried it. And 2 will just get you feeling nice. But I'm gonna start drinking like 4 over like a not too long of a period of time, but not like super quick also. But that's what I'm gonna be doing for my morning routines. Oh, the video's still going. Yeah, that's basically gonna be the video actually. Like I said I was gonna vlog the rest of the day, but it's already pretty long. So yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. And stay drinking water. Faggots. Joking. Fucking joking. Well, yeah, if you smoke cigarettes, you're a faggot, but sometimes the fags get smoked, you know what I'm saying?